Oh, what a lovely day. What a lovely day. Furiosa is directed by George Miller and stars Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth. It follows the young girl Furiosa, who is stuck in between a war among terrible gangs and is kidnapped by warlord Dementus. The gangs are fighting over Earth's last resources, and Furiosa later decides to prove her worth amongst Immortan Joe's tribe, and she becomes a child fueled by vengeance because of the murder of her mother. I'm a huge fan of the Mad Max series and George Miller, and I was really looking forward to Furiosa. I thought the trailers looked really all great and that the marketing was really well done for this film. I also really liked Anya Taylor-Joy as an actress, and I do understand why Charlize Theron isn't coming back to the role after things didn't really go all that well in the filming of Mad Max Furiosa with her colleague Tom Hardy. A lot of reports said that they really were clashing on set, and I don't know if they do a fifth film in the series, if she's gonna come back, or if George Miller is gonna take Anya Taylor-Joy as Furiosa once again. Maybe that's gonna be the new actress that plays her again in the fifth installment. That's possible. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, or if Tom Hardy's gonna come back even, but that's neither here nor there. I really enjoyed this film. I thought this movie had entertaining action set pieces. It was a very exciting film. It's got some very entertaining and memorable sequences as well. And it's also a very brutal film. I was really shocked on how brutal it was. I would say it's even more brutal than Mad Max Fury Road, which is already a dark and just violent film. But here I think that the violence is it's even more shocking. That's a word I would use. I like Anya Taylor-Joy quite a bit as an actress. I've seen her in a lot of stuff, and I think that she really delivers here as Furiosa. I don't think that she's quite as good as Charlize Theron, but I don't think that's a knock on Anya Taylor-Joy's performance at all. I just think that Charlize Theron is amazing as Furiosa, so it's kind of hard to beat her in a sense, but I think that Anya Taylor-Joy just makes her character her own, and she shows her vulnerable side as well as her emotional side, and she does that really well, and she's really good in the action scene. She's a believable action hero. She really is. And I thought that Chris Hemsworth was really great in this role as well. He plays Dementus, like this warlord leader of this motorcycle gang, and they want to get all of Immortan Joe's resources. They want to find this sort of paradise that Immortan Joe's created, or this sort of hell that he's created. And the line is kind of blurry, isn't it? And I thought that Chris Hemsworth was really fun. Like I said, he's a bit over the top at times, but he reminded me a lot of Jason Momoa in Fast X. He sort of had the same edge to him, the same joyful performance. He really seemed to have a good time playing this character, and I enjoyed watching Chris Hemsworth on screen. I thought he was really good, and I thought all of the actors were really good in the movie. Furiosa sort of develops this romance with one of the gang members, and I thought that this romance was really done well. It wasn't preachy, it wasn't cheesy, and I thought that both actors really had a good chemistry with one another. Like I said, the action here is oftentimes really entertaining and bonkers. There are a lot of great action sequences in this 2 hours plus film, and I was never really quite bored, but I did feel the runtime a bit. Also, I thought maybe you could have done the story structure a bit different, where you could have started with a movie with Furiosa already an adolescent, and you could have shown her past flashbacks. I think that could have been a better way to tell the story of this film. That's just my opinion. I don't know if a lot of people would have feel the same, because I think that it takes a little too long for the movie to get to Furiosa as an adolescent. Although I really like the young actress that plays her. Her name is Lila Brown, and I thought that she did a fantastic job as young Furiosa. I thought she was really good. But yeah, other than the long run time and the use of flashbacks, I don't have much negatives. It's a very brutal movie, so don't go in if you don't like violence or you're just really squeamish, because this movie is very violent, and I was shocked by a lot of it. So yeah, I really enjoyed this film overall. I thought that it's a prequel with something to say. When we have a prequel in a franchise, I always ask myself, was this a story worth telling? Could we have done without it? And I felt like this here with Furiosa, this was a story worth telling. So yeah, I enjoyed myself. This is probably going to be in my top 10 best movies of the year, and it's definitely a good summer movie. So if you're a Mad Max fan, definitely watch this film. I really enjoyed it, and I really highly recommend it. So I'd probably give this movie like an A-. I think it's a fun and entertaining action film. So let me know what you think about Furiosa down in the comments below. Please subscribe. See you next time.